Hello, welcome to another LEGO Star Wars review. We are looking at the Mando Fighter versus the TIE Interceptor, set number 75348, with 957 pieces. It contains 4 minifigures, and they both do two. Basically, it's a 2-in-1 pack. I did not look forward for building the Mando Starfighter. Mando Fighter, but I loved the TIE Interceptor. That's all I care about. I don't know nothing about the Mandalorian, so I might get some criticism if I don't know nothing about the Mandalorian. I don't like the Disney era of Star Wars. That's my problem. Oh God. Anyway, first thing we should look at is the Mando Starfighter. Let me just. Oh God. There we are. Let me just do another comparison. Right, this is the Starfighter. I hated the build. Yes, I don't like the build. It's too flat for me. It's too fat for me. As you just heard, the stud shooter. As you heard, the stud shooter went flying. The stud shooter just launched. And you can tell, I don't like them. Because, yes, they're all underneath the stud shooter. Well, I don't know anything about the Mandalorian or anything. Yes, let me just get a clone pilot. Just stick him in there. It's the tile design. It's the tile design for the cockpit. It's the tiled design compared to the chair of the 8080 Walker, which I've got, which I took the figure out because I needed it for the comparison. Right. Yes, it's a thumbs down for me for the build. Yes, I don't like that build very much, but I love the TIE Interceptor build. I prefer the TIE Interceptor build over the Mando Fighter build. Anyway, next thing is now we'll have a look at the minifigures. Next. And right, here are the 2 minifigures that came with the set. We've got the Mando and the Mandalorian Warrior, I think he is called. We're going to have a look at the Mando at the moment. Right, let's just move the Mandalorian to the middle. I know my light is not that great. Oh, it's this one. There he is. He's got the jetpack. He's got the dark saber. And yes, you got. I don't know his name because I don't watch it. You've got him under the mask. I think it's time to put my. Backpack on. If I put my backpack on, I'll put the backpack on. I don't know his name, but I don't know nothing about the Mandalorian at all. At all. Absolutely nothing. And now I'm gonna compare him to a clone trooper. This clone trooper, because I'm gonna put cards in for the clone droid battle pack, and then give it another few moments, and I'll put the clone droid battle pack in and the Coruscant Guard gunship. And there's the clone. Is an unusual comparison. There's Supersonic and the Mandalorian. I'll put an in card in on the Bio Lizard set that came with the set. And there's Shadow. You say he's just thinking stupid Mandos. Now then, on to the other minifig, which is another Mandalorian. And yes, this one has a hairpiece. You can take the hairpiece off. He's got a thermal detonator, the same gun that the clones have. You can take the helmet off. You can take the helmet off, and then you can put the hair in. And then you can put the hair in. Hairpiece in. There you go. There he is. There he is with the hairpiece on. That's what he looks like with the hairpiece on. Yep. That's what they both look like. I'm not going to spend too much time because I don't know nothing about the Mandalorian. There we are. There's the Mando. I'm just gonna do a couple of quickies. Just gonna do a couple of quickie comparisons. There's Shadow. Shadow. Again. And a drunk clone trooper. And a clone trooper. Now I'm gonna just now the next thing I'm gonna do is gonna talk about the overall of the set. This is the second half of the 75348. This is the TIE Interceptor side for the Imperials. Usual 2 minifigures as usual and a ship, but this one has an astromech and an Imperial pilot. This is the small version to the UCS one, which I would never own. Right, this is the TIE Interceptor. Never owned an Imperial Starfighter before, and this is my first. The TIE Interceptor. It's a nice little ship. I don't have the UCS to compare. It's huge. Yes, it's a big ship. Yes, he's a big boy. He's got two spring-loaded shooters on the back. You see there, you just push them down. There we are. I shot them at the back of my board. Because in all sets, you get one spare of those. It's quite simple, you just load it back into the front of the ship. You just load it back into the front of the ship. Like so. To put the pilot in, you take that top off, then you take that off, then you get the minifig, and you get the minifig, you stick them in from the top and support it from the bottom, and you close it. There you go. There he is. I've got one more comparison to make, and which is the polybag version of the TIE Interceptor. Well, one out of the 2 minifigs on the Imperial is the astromech droid. I've forgotten what it's called because I chucked the box. There's the figure. Let me just take this off. So then you can have a look at the... No back printing as usual, apart from R2. Original trilogy treatment for R2. But in black. Just to represent the Imperials. I don't have another figure to compare with at the moment. I did have an R2, but that's not mine. But here's the Astro. I could compare it to a Pro Droid if I could find it. Oh, it's in the other bag. Never mind. I won't deal with that. Right. Here is the astromech. Next thing, now we'll have a look at the pilot. Right, here we are. Now we're on the pilot. It's just an ordinary pilot. This is the new mould for me. Never had a TIE pilot. Got the small officer gun. That's the figure that will go inside the TIE Interceptor. That comes with the set. It's just your standard clone trooper with different printing on the pilot. Now we're going to have a look at the ship. Right, overall, I only liked 50% of the set. I did not like the Mandalorian side of the set, but I liked the Imperial side. I liked my Imperial side, but not the Mando side. It's too flat, and I don't like it. And as for the TIE Interceptor, I love it. I love the set. If you want this set, you can still get it, even though it is now retired. I just want it for the Imperials. I don't know if I want to keep this ship, so If I don't want it, I'll probably just sell half the set. And I'll just probably end up giving you book 1 with that set, because I don't like it. Right. Check out my other LEGO reviews, and I will see you on the flip side.